Should have hit him with his hair. He would have never got up. Anyway, it's being called the slap that can be heard around the world. During the media conference, Trump slapped Vince McMahon, as you just saw. It happened at Trump Tower in New York City. Trump and McMahon will each be represented at Wrestlemania, which takes place this Sunday at Detroit's Ford Field. Now, why did all this go on? Well, each has agreed to shave his head if his wrestler loses. Now, they're not going to be wrestling themselves. They each have appointed wrestlers, so it's like gladiatorial kind of stuff. There you go. Big day. Joining us once again this hour from the DeGroote School of Business is Nick Bontis.
Nice hair, Nick.
Yeah, and business is not always work. There's always a little showbiz, according to your outfit there, Nick. Welcome back.
What do you mean, wrestling is not real? Is that what you think? Oh, everybody knows wrestling is real. Come on.
Well, back in the 50s it was, but I'm not so sure now. Listen, let me ask you, Nick, how valuable is a publicity stunt like this? Is this going to translate into a lot of loot for the principals involved, meaning Donald and Vince?
Well, it's not going to translate to cash, but what it will translate is probably the most important asset in the media today, and it's called buzz. And this created a fantastic amount of buzz today. I would encourage you and your viewers to go to a new website called buzz.yahoo.com, where they measure the buzz of different stories. And that's what happened. WrestleMania 23 is on this Sunday, and they sold more tickets than any other WrestleMania before once this event aired. So in terms of actual money, it did translate into revenue, and this is Donald Trump's modus operandi. You recall what happened with Rosie O'Donnell. It's just another type of Trump maneuver.
Good word, maneuver. But you know what? All this kind of show buzzy kind of stuff, it can hurt somebody's credibility. I mean, this man's worth billions of dollars, and it could feasibly hurt his credibility, don't you think?
Well, Donald Trump is a very special type of individual, of course. You know, he's kind of like two sides of a coin. They're forever connected, but one face never sees the other face. So, of course, we have the Donald Trump that we know from The Apprentice and all these types of PR stunts. But the other side of Donald Trump is absolutely correct. He is a true businessman. He's very hardworking. Real estate tycoon. He knows his business very well. Is very well educated as well. So I think in his particular case, he's been able to keep those two sides of his life quite separate.
We're watching the video of him and Vince duking it out there at Trump Towers. Is this what we're going to see more of in the future? Businessmen acting like, well, I don't want to say fools, but working on the buzz. Let's put it that way.
Well, I can tell you one thing for sure. We do not teach a course in slapping at the business school at McMaster University. But what we do appreciate, of course, that being in the media spotlight is very important if it's done in the right way. Sometimes it can backfire on you. Of course, Conrad Black was a media titan, and now the media is backfiring on him. Same thing happened with Martha Stewart. So I'd be very careful if I was Donald Trump. You don't want this to backfire on him. But he's doing this obviously for business reasons. The latest version of The Apprentice, which is in Los Angeles right now, doesn't have the high ratings that the New York versions did before. And of course, this is an opportunity for him to generate more traffic to the websites and generate more traffic to the shows. So buzz is one of those trade-offs. It either works for you or it doesn't work for you, and you got to manage it very carefully.
There you go. Nick Bontis, and your hairpiece was actually better than Donald's real hair, by the way. We want to mention that. Nick Bontis from the DeGroote School of Business, thank you for all of this today, and we'll look forward to the big match.